Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. We are inviting you in. Come and join the Rae family. If you are not, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for coming back and supporting me with another video. It has been a while since I've allowed you guys to direct the content, and I wanted to do a Q&A, which I did over on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, what's going on? Follow me now. This is really chilled out vibes, you know, we're just chilling, and we're gonna go through this Q&A. I asked you guys to send over some questions, which you guys did. I really appreciate it, so I'm gonna go through them now and we're gonna spill the tea. What you guys ask is what you're gonna get. So we're gonna start straight from the bottom, which is, how do you keep your waist small? So I get this question all the time, and I always say the same thing. Mainly it's genetics. Like, my family have, you know, very small waists, and then they're normally quite curvy, so that, you know, has been fortunate for me that we have small waists in our family. Secondly, I always just make sure that I watch what I eat. To be honest, I've said this since years back, my eating is terrible. I wouldn't recommend you to follow my eating patterns because it's very inconsistent. I don't eat a lot, and that's just the honest truth. Like, I don't know what else to say on that, to be honest. Dolls or amps training? So I would go for dolls because that's what I did. It was either dolls or amps, and I went for dolls. For people who don't know, dolls is deprivation of liberty safeguards, which is changed into liberty of protection safeguards. And then you've also got amps, which is approved mental health practitioner or professional, can't remember, but it's one of those, and it's related to social work. It is kind of like what you do when you become a social worker and you want to do something else. Those are some of the choices that you have to kind of boost your level, your professionalism, and your career. So I would definitely do dolls. I love dolls. I love being, to be honest, they're both very law-based. They're heavily based on you know, legislations, and kind of the literature, like, and guidelines that you follow is just really to the T, and I love things like that. Like, I love when you can kind of go and find, you know, the right guidelines to support you and assist you with your argument and why you're doing certain things. So definitely would go for dolls. I really enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it. If you guys do want to see a dolls video, then please put it down below, because I don't think a lot of people actually know much about dolls, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that, and I can make sure I get that in for you guys in a video. Will you be mentoring anytime soon again? Yes, I definitely will. I'm just trying to focus on, let me level up, and once I've leveled up to a place where that is what I want to do, I'm definitely going to do it. I just decided to take a back seat because I'm still building me, and I just feel like I can only give you guys almost half the story. You wouldn't buy half of a book. In fact, you would ask for a refund, and I feel like my story is still being written. So when I feel like I can say, wow, your homegirl made it, then I definitely will start mentoring again. Next question, are you a Nigerian? Are you a Nigerian? Yes, I am Nigerian. Yeah, that's it. I'm Nigerian. Born and bred in the UK, but I do go to Nigeria a lot. I can understand my language, I just can't speak it. So yeah. Why did you stop social work? I'm also a social worker, so just curious. So social work was never my long-term goal. It was just something I literally really enjoyed. Like, I enjoyed wanting to be a social worker. I enjoyed the process of being a social worker. Did I enjoy the process? A little bit here and there, but it was something I knew I always wanted to do, and I felt like whatever I find out in social work will also allow me to transfer those skills to where I go to next. Long-term goal was to be my own boss, and that's kind of what I'm still working towards. So yeah, that's why I left. Not because I hated the job. I loved the job. There was never a day that goes by that I would say I hated it. I loved my job. I thought it was amazing. It was just more, it wasn't never my long-term plan, and I think I'd done it for like 5 years, which I feel like is a good amount of time. Hey, I sent you a DM about something on your Depop. Please, if you see anything on my Depop, just for now, until I re-announce that, I don't sell anything on Depop. I've started to just send everything to charity or to people back home. So yeah, I don't tend to put anything up on Depop anymore. I'd rather not profit and just actually give back, you know? Your skincare routine. So watch my acne.org 1 month update skincare update, because that will give you all the tea you need to know on what my skin is doing at the moment. But she's behaving herself, which is good. We're still in the process, so yeah. How did you win followers for your hair business, and what was your inventory at beginning? So in terms of followers, I used myself on both brands as model. I was model when it started, and with Silk Mist I kind of had like a whole shoot and everything. If you guys want to know as well, I'm currently wearing a Silk Mist unit. I'm wearing the Dior wig in 180, and I think it was 14 inches, which we cut down to like a 10. I just love bobs on me. I feel like they're just so cute. So cute. But yeah, my inventory with Labello, we started with $700 or $800, and with Silk Mist we started with $1,000. So that would have been what the inventory would have been like at the time, if that makes sense. Not a question, but you're beautiful. Thank you. Did you always have a plan before you went into business? Don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it means like, did you always have a plan to go into business? I hope that's the question that was being asked. Yes, I always had a plan to go into business. Before I even studied social work, I was in business, but I've been in different businesses until I got to the ones that finally took off for me. So yeah, what helps you stay consistent on IG? It is a lot having to put outfits together for content. It definitely is. So for me, I just try to make sure I piece things that I really like, and just make sure you make content for yourself and then making content for you guys after. Because if I make content for other people, I'll kind of lose focus as to the content I'm trying to make for myself, and I feel like that's really important. It's important to just know and be comfortable in what it is that you're doing, and just be focused, you know, just be focused and enjoy the process. Enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, because it is a lot, it can be a lot, you're gonna struggle. So you need to enjoy it in order to be passionate about what it is that you're doing. So yeah, that's my advice. And what helps me stay consistent is the fact that it's a passion of mine. Like, I really enjoy doing what I do, like, you know, content creating. I love it. What's your real name? My name is Lara. Sometimes people call me Lola. Not sure why, but my name is Lara. But let me know what you guys thought my actual name was. I would love to hear it. Did you ever see yourself where you are now some years back? So guys, funnily enough, when I was like 15, I always had this vision. I still have this vision now, that it was summertime. I don't know why I'm closing my eyes. I'm trying to get you guys in the mood. Oh yeah, close your eyes, close your eyes. So it was summertime, close your eyes, and I was coming out of a car. I was wearing like a bodysuit and like some ripped jeans, some sunglasses and some like sandals, and I was getting out of a really big Range Rover, and I had a son. So I had my son in my hand, and I just was like this very well put together person who looks, you know, like she was doing her thing. The other thing is, my dad always has a dream about me. I don't want to share it yet because it hasn't happened yet, but I know it is going to happen. So yes and no. I felt like I've always known for my life I was always going to do something, because my mindset has always been very focused, and I've always wanted more, and I've always enjoyed the process and the challenges of getting there. And I feel like that's what has helped me. I feel like a lot of people, and you know, this is some advice to some people as well, is you are motivated to do something, motivated to do something, motivated to do something, but you lose the motivation and you don't enjoy the process. And enjoying the process is just as much as enjoying the reward, and you have to give yourself some sort of compensation to enjoy the process that you're currently in, because it's not going to be easy, it's going to be hard, and you need something that's going to keep you going. So just remember that, and I hope that piece of advice will help someone out there. Where are you from, by the way? I love your style. From the UK, and thank you so much. How long have you been dating your boyfriend? Oof, it's been a couple of years now. Yeah, it's been a couple of years. Height. I don't want to say my height. In fact, guess my height, guys. Guess what you think my height is. Some of you already know because I've said it before, but guess my height. How was your social work, MA, placements, exams, workload? Masters, I didn't do a master's, I did an undergrad, but I did do a postgrad for my dolls. Placements, that's a story for another day. If you guys want to see it, like I said, just put it down below, because I asked you guys if you wanted to see a Q&A or social work related video. You guys said Q&A. So if you want to see anything social work related, please just comment down below and stuff like that. Exams, I only did a law exam, and I got a first in my law exam because, like I said, I'm a nerd. Like, if I wasn't a social worker, I think I would have been a lawyer, because I love law. Like, I love it. I love when it makes sense. I love when you can go to something and you can argue your case and that's it. Like, I love that. You are planning to move close to London? No, I'm not planning anything. And do I live in London? Do I not? Like, who knows? Your next place you buy will be another apartment. No, definitely a house. Next time you move, it's with your boyfriend. Who knows? Only God can tell us. How many years do you need to work as band 6 before applying for band 7? So we don't have that in social work. That's more a health thing. Would you ever relocate and live in another country? I think I could. I feel like my family, we move around. Like, my mum and dad live in Spain, so I feel like it's very easy for me to like pick up and say, yeah, like, why not? But it would have to make sense. Like, it would have to make sense. I don't know if I would want to be in the UK forever. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. How do you stay motivated? So like, motivation for me is everything. Like, it's so important, like I said earlier, even with like just content creating. If you literally are always focusing on the end goal, you literally are just going to burn yourself out whilst you really need your energy, and that's in the process. So I feel like it's very important to like really just believe in yourself. Use your end goal as something that, you know, you can smile about, you affirm about, but most importantly, like, just trust in the process. And I always go off of one of my Bible quotes, you know, about the birds. We don't see them being fed, but yet they're still looked after, and the flowers, they still continue to grow. But we that are humans, and you know, we're very important to God, like, how can he ever let us down? Like, my faith is really, really strong, guys. Like, I can't lie. Like, that's one thing I feel like I can never knock, is my confidence on my faith. And also just believing in getting there. Like, I use a lot of analogies. You guys are gonna learn about me along the way, but I absolutely love analogies. And one of the analogies that I always use is the fact that when you get in a car, and a lot of people do this, you get in a car, you get in a bus, you don't realize that you've actually put your faith in that mechanism or that vehicle, and there's only 3 components. I'll speak more on a car, but you know, when I drive an automatic, and there's only 3 things that I use. To be honest, 2. Once I put my car in drive mode, and then I use the accelerator, the brake, and then I drive, there's only 3 things being used: the brake, the accelerator, and the wheel, you know, to maneuver and, you know, change my direction. However, when you open up the car bonnet, there's so many things that you will never understand, like, that's inside of the car, that's actually allowing that car to work, but yet our faith is in that car to take us from A to B. And that's kind of where my motivation stems from. Like, if you only need 3 components to allow a whole mechanism or this car to drive you to your journey, how can you not believe that something is not going to be for you? Like, it's just impossible, because you always get to your destination every single day, whenever you get in your car, whenever you get in a bus, but yet you're only using 3 out of the whole thing that has been built. And it's just like faith, like, and it's just like God, and it's just like all the things I believe in. If you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not happening. So we might just need 3 things in front of us physically to be able to continue to go on and push on, but there's so much happening in the spiritual realm that's also pushing us to get to where we need to get to. So that's where my motivation comes from. As long as I do my little 3% part, then the other 97% part is also being done. Don't get me wrong, that 3% is working hard, grafting, hustling, grinding, but at the same time, like, I know this is bigger than me. It's always been bigger than me, so yeah. Hey, have you had chin fillers done? If so, where? If you don't mind me asking. You look amazing. I ain't had chin fillers. I haven't had any fillers. I've had no work ever done in my life. So yeah, because sometimes I get asked if I've had done a BBL, if I've had surgery, and I'm like, guys, like, you really can see I have a fupa. Okay, let's be real. Yes, sometimes it behaves, sometimes it doesn't, but she's there, she lives here. Okay. And yeah, no, I've not had chin fillers, so I cannot recommend anywhere. What extra short-term courses can you do for a better chance at social work jobs in London, UK? So when I started social work and I got a job, I was working inside of the call centre of the council, the local council that I was working for at the time, and every single day I would message managers in social work, heads of services in social work, and I'll just say, look, like, I am a social worker, qualified, passed, I'm registered, and I'm currently in the call centre when my expertise, my knowledge, everything I've learned can be used inside of your department. And that's how I basically got a job, because I just didn't let go. And then once I like found out their emails and I emailed them, I I then went to go and find how they looked like, and then I approached them like during lunchtime and stuff. Like, I've always been a very much go-getter. Like, I don't believe on doing things like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna email and wait. No, you're gonna know my name. Like, that's how it's gonna work. You're gonna know my name, you're gonna know who I am, and I'm gonna push for it because it's supposed to be mine. And when something has been told that it is mine, honey, it's mine. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. Like, I'm trying to hit my numbers. You know, we had a discussion at the beginning of January about all my goals, so make sure you are helping to support me, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.